Hi everyone, welcome back. All right, today is the day we are going to go into the Institute finally. So really quick off camera, I did, I guess they're cleared now, but the two Minutemen quests I had, I did them really quick off camera just to like get them out of the way. Cause yeah, this one I failed. I don't know how I failed, but I failed that one. This one I did. I just wanted to get through them really quickly, and I don't know. Yeah, it just would have bothered me having them here, so I did them the other day. Anyways, so they are done with. And then also off camera, I started renovating Sanctuary Hills a little bit. So here, I kind of created like this entrance here. So we just put Ada on this thing here for security, and then Preston here is security, and he checks people in. And yeah, we have this like thing that opens and closes. And yeah, so that's that. So that's pretty much all I did. Nothing crazy. I started clearing out houses, and I put that on the ones I've cleared out. And then over here, I just like put a bunch of melons. And then this guy here, he's the one who lost his son. I just put him in a suit. And then I started putting these things here just as like security, and I think I'm just gonna get, instead of like building originally I wanted to build like a concrete wall around all of Sanctuary, but I think instead of doing that, I'm just going to put these things around the perimeter. And eventually what I want to do is I want to make everybody who's manning one of these things wear the exact same outfit so they're consistent. And then I'm going to build like a building for them to like live in, and that'll be like the barracks for like the security patrol or whatever. And then yeah, I just put a bunch of these signs here for decoration, and then like these signs here on this house. So that's kind of like what I've done here. And then over here, I started building like a house, and then I got bored and I'm like, I can't do any more building. So yeah, I like built up this like foundation here, and that's just on top of the pre-existing one. So yeah, I started, and then I'm like, I just like, one, I ran out of glass, and two, I just like got bored. I moved these dog houses here. So dog meat and junkyard dog are here. But yeah, I kind of wanted to turn this into like a townhouse type situation. I just put a bunch of construction signs on there. And yeah, up here, well, eventually this will be like separated off, and I'll put a roof on. But yeah, I don't have the energy to do any more building. So that's kind of all I've done. And then a lot of the settlers, I started changing their clothing into like really nice clothing. So that's pretty much it. All right, this is Sturgis, I think. So I need to talk to him.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
All right, let me just open this quest here. Okay, the molecular level. Talk to Sturgis. All right, so the signal interceptor should get me inside the Institute, but I'll need help building it. All right, Sturgis.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Can you build this?
Do you think you can build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation.
What the hell?
This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Don't question me.
I wouldn't be wasting your time if I didn't think it was real.
Okay. But you gotta
so
admit,
sassy.
it isn't every day somebody asks me to build them a teleport hijacker. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. Uh, it'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Get started.
Just tell me what we need so I can get started.
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing.
Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it.
You want me to build a
And it's
nuclear
going
reactor?
to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Alrighty. I wanted to build this, like turn this into like a museum and store like my collectibles in there, but you know what? We can temporarily use this as a teleportation platform, I guess. Alright, let's see. So I need to go here. Stabilized reflector platform. Alright. Talk to Sturges. What the hell? Where is he? Why are you walking away?
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
There's a giant metal pizza sitting
Okay,
on
I
the
shouldn't
ground
have clicked
now,
that.
so- Yeah.
I was just asking. No need for the snide remarks.
Sarcasm is so
I think I got
cringy.
the rest of this contraption figured out.
Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need.
I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay. Build the console, the relay dish, and the beam emitter.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
Let me break it down for you. There's 4 main parts to this thing.
Okay.
1, a control console to input the code and process the signal. 2, what he calls a relay dish. That's what intercepts the teleporter signal. 3, a molecular beam emitter. It's pretty technical here, but looks like this is what translates your matter into energy for transmission. 4, the stabilized reflector platform that you already built. That's what concentrates and reflects the molecular beam.
One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other.
I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Okay. It's crazy how this world has turned to shit, and yet we're able to build a teleportation device. You have, like, extreme poverty on one end, and then I can build a teleportation device. Okay. Oh, okay. Do that. 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 And now, how much energy? That requires 20, that requires 2, that requires 5, and that requires like 1. Okay, let's see here. Power generators. Ooh, 30, 30, 100, 15. Yo, let's build a nuclear reactor. Then this can like power the entire settlement. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so this needs power. This. Okay. Then move this. This needs power. This needs power. Okay. And now we need to go attach to that. No? Okay.
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Test first?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll keep tuning this baby. Although we won't know if it's gonna work until we actually try it.
Alright, we really need to get his thing so I can drop him as a follower. Do I have any drugs on me? Not really. I don't have any, I got rid of all my drugs. We'll just have to drop him as a follower. Because I don't want to take Hancock with me to the Institute. Let's see, do I have any highlights living targets? Ooh, let's take that. There we go. Alright, let's take a... Oh my gosh, Hancock. Alright, let's just take some drugs quickly.
Never trip alone.
Oh, Kate disliked that. And I think Strong disliked that. Oh fuck. Whatever, she's not my follower right now. How's our relationship?
What's up?
Hey, when you got time, I got something I still need you to hear.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
It's just being out here with you, it's made me realize most of my life to this point, I've been running out on the good things I got. I skipped out on my family, my life in Diamond City. Took up with you just to get out of Good Neighbor. Hell, running from myself is what made me into a damn ghoul. But being here with you for the first time in my life, things have just felt right. And running is the furthest thing from my mind. I mean, I left Good Neighbor thinking I was gonna just sharpen up the old killer instinct. But whether it's fate, or destiny, or just goddamn coincidence, I ended up with someone like you. I turned one of the nastiest settlements in the Commonwealth into a refuge for the lost. I thought I'd done something I could hang my hat on. But being out here with you, it's made me realize just how small time I'd been thinking. And that maybe all my running, from my life, myself, maybe it wasn't such a bad thing after all.
I don't know. What should I say to him? Oh, my webcam's not on. Oh, there. Running from yourself.
Running from yourself. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I didn't always look this good. The drug that did this to me, that made me a ghoul, I knew what it was going to do. I just couldn't stand looking at the bastard I saw in the mirror anymore. The coward who'd let all those ghouls from Diamond City die. Who was too scared to protect his fellow drifters from Vic and his boys. If I took it, I'd never have to look at him again. I could put that all behind me. I'd be free. Didn't seem like a choice at all. Turns out it was just me running from something else in my life.
You may have run, but you always ran for a reason, Hancock.
Been trying to convince myself of that for a long time. But hearing that coming from someone like you, I don't know if you understand what that means to me. So let me get to the point. Throwing in with you has been the best decision I've ever made. It's like I found a part of myself I never realized was missing, which happens sometimes when you're a ghoul. If I hadn't taken up with you, I'd probably be in a gutter somewhere, getting gnawed on by rad roaches. You have been one hell of a friend.
Best friends.
I know the feeling. You're a damn fine man, Hancock. I'm lucky to have you at my back.
And God help any of them who get in our way. Well, I know I could stand to listen about how wonderful I am for the rest of my days, but it's probably worth us hitting the road. Thanks for hearing me out, friend.
Yes, oh, perfect timing! Having reached the highest level of affinity with Hancock, you have gained the ISO-doped perk. Alright, Hancock.
Heads up.
Shoot.
Look alive.
Little something to liven up the day?
Dismiss.
It's about time we split.
Guess all good things gotta end. I'll head home. You come find me when you decide you need some more trouble in your life.
He's going to the old state house. Perfect. I think eventually I will bring him over here. But I have enough followers here. And I don't want to give him like a farming job. Alright, so now what I think I want to do is I want to be all sentimental. And we're going to get Codsworth. And we're going to go up to Vault 111. And we are going to see our husband before we go into the Institute. There's Codsworth.
Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, Mum?
Please. Come
Yes,
with me.
of course.
Right behind you, Mum.
Alright, let's go to Vault 111. This way. Oh, we're addicted to chems. Let's see, let's just clear that up first.
I have... Do you need something, madame?
How are you doing?
I find myself wanting to set out again and see the world. I am tempted to do this on my own, but there is so much danger. I hope we can renew our partnership. For science, of course.
Never mind.
As you wish.
How do I, like, get her to cure me? You know, that's okay. We could be addicted. Whatever. Okay, so to get to the vault, we have to go this way. I can start all this junk, I guess.
Leaving them in parts, Mum.
I can't remember what her husband's name was. Wow, the air in here. This is so... It's just like really eerie feeling. Just like the lighting. That's so sad. How do you open it?
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God.
Is that something I should have done at the beginning of the game? Nate. Aw. Nate, I'm getting Shaun back. I'm sorry it took such a long time for me to come visit you.
I'll find who did this. And I'll get Shaun back. I promise.
Damn. Like Hancock, I was also running away from my past, but now I'm ready to face it. Let's go. Can I wear his wedding ring? No, just his wedding ring.
Look alive.
Mom,
Hey, Codsworth.
here you go.
Your thoughts?
How about a pizza joke? Never mind. It's just too cheesy.
Thanks for trying to cheer me up. My resolve is set. I am ready to get Shaun.
Oops. No, little fingers away. There we go. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Go ahead. Ah! Yay! Hi, honey. Listen. I don't think Shaun and I need to tell you how great of a mother you are. But we're going to anyway. You were kind and loving and funny. That's right. And patient. So patient. Patience of a saint, as your mother used to say. Look, with Shaun and us all being at home together, it's been an amazing year, but even so, I know our best days are yet to come. There will be changes, sure. Things we'll need to adjust to. I'll rejoin the civilian workforce. You'll shake the dust off your law degree. But everything we do, no matter how hard, we do it for our family. Now say goodbye, Shaun. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye, honey. We love you.
Okay, I'm just gonna store my junk before we go.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket.
We put on some wonderful radio. You should listen to it.
Okay, let's see. I don't know. All this is weightless. I can just keep carrying it. Okay. Keep that. Store that. We'll keep that. Store that. Keep. Store. Keep. Keep. Alright. You know, let's store that for now. Keep that. I think I'm satisfied with all of my weapons. Are these heavy? Let's store those. We'll keep those maybe. Oh yeah, I bought this for and pay off camera. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied with all of that. I'm gonna take that. What do I have for ammo in here? Just some flares. Actually, the flares might be useful because that's what brings the Minutemen to me, right? I don't know if I'll need them for anything. Alright, I think I want to wear... Maybe this is inappropriate. But he is our boyfriend. So maybe I should wear his hat. I don't know. This is so hard. Oh my god, get rid of that screen. Am I happy with my outfit choice? Does it actually matter? Let's try a couple different glasses to see. Maybe I'll go back and get those black rimmed glasses. A lot of crap in here. Let me see. I'm also stalling. I don't know why I'm so nervous to go to the Institute. I don't think we're going to see Shaun right away. There's probably going to be a bunch of quests we have to do. But it's like the build up to get to this point. Alright. I just want to see what these black rimmed glasses look like. We'll see if I want to trade up my glasses or not. Where are they? Oh, I hate that so much. Never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna store the 2 pieces of clothing I don't want. Alright, and we're gonna keep the wedding ring. Will the game let me wear both wedding rings? It's only worth 250 caps, that's it? It's worth... No, it's priceless to me. I was gonna say it's worthless. Alright, we will... Should I take Codsworth? No, I think this is something we need to do alone without a follower.
I'm all ears.
Codsworth,
Can I help you, Mum?
I think it's best if we went our separate ways.
Right then, Mum. You know where I'll be should you require anything.
Okay. Alright. I think we'll go in the morning, though.
This place is sad and
Okay, we are ready.
proper home, thanks to you.
Institute synths carry some valuable tech. Don't leave anything behind.
Everyone knows I'm going. I won't. We're gonna walk through our house quickly. And we are ready to go. Am I missing armor on one of my arms? Left leg, right leg, left arm. I'm missing armor on my right arm. When the hell did that happen? Just hold on. I need some right arm armor. Apparel, right leg. Automatically uses a stim pack when hit with health 20, maybe. What else do we have for right arm? No. Reduces damage from animals. Nah. I was probably wearing one of these before. Do you know what? We'll just wear this one. There we are. Quick save. Okay, let's do this.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see?
Sorry, I just want to level up first. Okay. I don't know. What's maybe like a gun one? Attacks with non-automatic rifles do 40% more damage and ignore 15%. Let's do that.
If this thing actually works.
I'm ready.
Seems to be working. Seems to be working.
No, talk to Sturgis.
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Ready.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt!
We're here. We are going to find Shaun. That is not what I meant to click on. Sturgis gave me a holotape that will scan the Institute's computer network for useful data. All I need to do is run it on any Institute terminal and then return it to Sturgis for analysis. Insert network scanner holotape into Institute terminal. I just want to look around first. I don't know if I should be taking junk or not. View access log. Ooh, see, it doesn't say Robco. All right, Institute Central Network Access Terminal 001-B. View access log. Recent access X3-24 validation. Okay. X6-57 validation. Let's see, that's 5 X's. Error signal rerouted. Load holotape. I think it's network scanner. Initiate scan.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Better not be Shaun. Oh, okay.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Okay. What?
Shaun?
Huh? Yes, I'm Shaun.
Shaun. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Shaun, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Shaun, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Shaun. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
No fucking way.
Please
I
try
knew
and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew.
You're
I am
Shaun.
Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Shaun. The real Shaun. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here.
She doesn't want to
in the
believe it.
Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Shaun.
Oh my
I
god.
am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and
Damn,
now
he's
its
the
leader.
leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't know what to say to that. So in a way, all the synths are like my children.
Are you following?
I'm following. I just don't know what to say. Why didn't you ever come looking for me?
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation.
You never
and
questioned?
That was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Shaun. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Do I have to make a decision? I disagree with everything you're saying, but I'm curious.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Can we please rename him Shaun and not Father?
Shaun, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course.
No.
Shaun, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
You made a child synth that looks like you, It's an abomination.
It's a synth, not a human being. A simulacrum. Try to be more open-minded. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. found the real Shaun.
Yes, but not the Shaun you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
Shaun?
Hello, Mother. Enjoying your time here. I couldn't be more proud of what we've achieved.
No use.
I want it. I can love it. Saying yes wasn't an option, but I can love it. I want it. I had a feeling that Shaun was gonna be like an adult, like older than me. Wow.
Shaun?
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
So by me saying yes, I didn't side with the Institute, right? Because you guys said if I'm about to do something that like upsets other factions, a note will come on the screen or something. I guess I should meet the division leaders. Like the Minutemen still like me, and everybody still likes me, right? Alright guys, anyways, I'm going to save the game here for today. Wow, okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!